Ryusuke Taguchi is replacing David Finlay in the New Japan Cup.
Funky weapon!
So Taguchi
I love
might,
Funky Weapon.
you know that there's a chance of Taguchi going to Madison Square Garden for the title, right?
No. I love him, but he won't. Even though I want him to, because then he would be the 69th champion.
I was just gonna get to that. The picture that they used to announce it that he replaced them is the one with him with the rugby gear.
Oh. I was gonna tell you get out of there, Manny.
You heard Reese? The image the image they used for him that New Japan put out in the release to announce him is the one of him in the rugby or football gear with the 69 jersey.
Nice.
I don't know why you guys have cats.
Cats are fucking living stuff.
Let me tell you why I have cats. Because I saw a local news report. I saw a local news report earlier today that said that there was an older lady who went out to her mailbox in her neighborhood to get her mail, and one of her neighbors had 5 German shepherds, and those German shepherds mauled that lady to death so bad that they had to have a closed casket funeral. Why do you guys have cats? Well, I don't want my fucking throat ripped out by a dog. That's why I have cats. I don't want my face mangled by fucking big bitey bone crushing kisses that dogs hand out, okay?
Bone biting kisses.
Bone crushing kisses. Dogs eat things like bones, and they eat dog food and Buicks and shit like that, so...
Buicks.
Oh, my pity would never bite a baby.
It's kind of why we don't have any like baby-shaped toys for Steve.
But
Every time I hear something in the news about, it's never a goddamn Chihuahua that killed the baby. It's a pit bull, okay? It's a Rottweiler or a pit bull that just bites babies on the face for some reason.
Well, Reese, you know you might not have baby toys for your dog, but you know what you could get?
You get mittens for him?
No, you could get him a baby shark. You haven't heard that song?
I love that story. I love that story about the lady who was denied access to the airplane because she had an emotional support hamster. I gotta have my hamster. I gotta have my hamster with me on the airplane. Lady, go fuck yourself with your hamster.
What is that? Emotional support. Pets.
You know what I use for emotional support on an airplane? Fucking Bloody Marys and Tylenol PM. That's what I use on an airplane. Yeah. Occasionally my cat will go meow, and then it'll jump up on my lap and it'll purr and it'll fall asleep. It's not gonna bite my face while I'm sleeping. That's why I have cat.
My buddy Ian fucking put it the best way. His cat is just a living stuffed animal. That's all. You'll leave food out for it, and you give it water, and you clean out its shit box, and you make sure it's healthy.
That's another thing. You can give the cat a giant clean litter box and fresh water and food, and you can be gone for like 4 days, and the cat will just be fine. The cat's just gonna sleep all day, and occasionally it'll play with something that you leave for it, and then it'll go back to sleep for another 9 hours. That's another reason that cats are terrific. You don't have to walk a cat. You don't have to pick up a cat's shit with your bare hands, with a glove or anything like that.
What the fuck? Man, I think you're doing pet caring wrong. I've never seen nobody pick up.
No, man. People have to they have to put on special gloves and pick up their dog shit when they're out in public.
They're called bags.
Oh, sorry. Pardon me. My dog laid a huge dookie in your fucking yard. I have to pick it up, and then I have to put it in a bag and carry it with me.
Dookie.
Like it's a souvenir.
Wait, so you gotta pick it up, then put it in the bag. Why not just pick it up with the bag?
Then you got to carry it around like it's a souvenir from Disneyland. Dog shit.
How much do you think Disney would sell a literal piece of shit for?
It's Avengers brand shit. $50 for one little piece of Avengers shit.
Oh
Nice,
my god,
nice.
Kevin, you're beautiful.
I think Kevin, you should probably Merlin should be your main from here on out. The cat's like, oh, pardon me for going to the bathroom. Here, let me cover that smell up for you with my feet. I'm gonna bury this shit and piss that I just laid in this box full of sand. Let me make this pleasant for everybody. And then like once every couple days, you go in there, you get a little scoop, you get a little shovel, you poop it, you put it in the bag, you throw the bag in the trash. You don't have to carry it around with you all day.
No, I don't get the point of pets at all. So I really don't.
My cat doesn't scratch in the door and start crying in the middle of the night because I have to take it outside to go to the bathroom. Fucking
No.
Cats are the superior. Cats
Reese,
are
you
the
gonna let him
superior
talk shit
pet.
about? Reese, you gonna let him talk shit about Steve like that?
Hey, Steve's an
Steve's
idiot.
Steve's a big
but
dumb
he's an
animal that
idiot.
eats his own shit. Steve's a big dumb animal. Dog. Reese, you know what I saw this years ago at the shopping mall at the place where they have all the purebred dogs and everything. I saw 2 dogs in the front window of this pet store, and this dog was taking a shit. It was coming out of its ass like soft serve ice cream.
Oh.
And the other dog that was in the cage with it was eating the shit out of the other dog's ass
What the fuck?
while it was shitting. And I said to myself, this is fucking disgusting. I'll never have a dog.
You called it the aristocrats.
I call it 2 dogs, 1 cage. That's what I call it, okay? Why do you guys have cats? That's why I have cats. My cats never did any garbage, awful, animalistic shit like that. They have decency.
No, this shit has to go on YouTube.
Oh man, Brian.
Oh.
You see, I just don't have pets. I don't like picking up after pets.
Justin was traumatized as a child because he won a goldfish from a carnival and then it died a week later because he didn't know how to take care of
Fucking
it.
goldfishes. That's the dumbest thing to buy, a fucking fish. What the fuck am I supposed to do with a fish?
Goldfish.
Dude, what the fuck?
That fucking
Honestly,
that fucking
what the
goldfish was even
The
gonna
goldfish
live
died one
any
day while
longer.
Justin was at school, and then the mother just flushed it down the toilet. And Justin came home, and he's like, "What happened to Goldie?" And she's like, "Goldie was a bad fish. I had to flush it down the toilet. Bad fish."
Honestly, what the fuck is the point of having a pet fish? That should never make sense to me at all.
You know what's another
I'm
great? You know what's
terrified
another
of
great
fish,
thing about
so I
cats?
don't
They
get
don't
it
fucking
either.
drool all over the goddamn place. Cats don't drool. Oh yeah, thanks for hopping up on my $2,000 leather recliner and drooling all over that goddamn place like you fucking beast.
I don't
Fucking
know.
beast.
I think you got the wrong dogs, man. I mean, I don't.
You ever see one of those dogs at the animal shelter that's got one of those pussy mouths, those giant meaty pussy
Oh
mouths?
my god.
And it's just
my
drool.
God.
It's just a thing of drool all around the outside of its mouth.
Wow.
It's just strings of
Jesus
drool.
Christ, that is an explanation right there. That is one way to describe it.
Oh.
It's got one of those Mickey James mouths. Yeah.
Oh God. No.
You're one ugly motherfucker.
Who can't fucking breathe?
That fucking English, yeah, the English bulldog. Can't breathe.
See, he jokes about this. He jokes about this, and my aunt has a fucking bulldog. I can guarantee she has like a snoring problem. Like not a snoring problem, a snoring disease.
The goddamn English bulldog was bred. It was bred so poorly. It has hip problems and it can't breathe.
Oh, she has arthritis. She has arthritis. She's like 6 years old.
Oh my.
Why do you guys have cats? That's why I have cats. My cats never ate shit out of another cat's ass before while it was shitting. So.
My God.
Disgusting.
Uh,
Unacceptable.
Run away, Justin. Run away.
I am. Like I told you, man. I had a pet dog before. I mean, 15 years. I told you about this. Yeah, I never had any of these problems at all. Like, I don't know how the fuck people are having these problems. I never had them, so.
Oh, don't even get me started on barking at fucking ghosts at 2 in the morning. What are you barking at, girl? What are you barking at? Nothing? Fuck dogs.
Well, I mean, cats are entitled little shits. I mean,
Because they have self-respect. They don't eat shit out of asses.
well, they're narcissistic. That's what they are.
Who fucking cares? Do you want to clean your dog's mouth out of shit? You want to like wash it out so it doesn't have like
thanks for licking your
sepsis?
ball sack. Thanks for licking your own pussy in your ball sack and then licking my face, you fucking animal. Fuck you. Fuck dogs. I hate dogs.
I love dogs, but this is
Thanks
all
for
true.
getting that bacteria all over my fucking nose and mouth, you goddamn wild animal. Yeah. Oh, thanks for right after I wash you, you shake your fucking wet fur all over the house. Thanks, you stupid goddamn idiot.
Wow.
Yes, good. Take your weapon and strike me down.
Wow.
Whew.
From chasing a car, okay? Yeah. I was 6-0-8.
I was 22, 1, and 14. Jesus, Manny. 18 assists. Hell yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Top. Let's see. It was in terms of damage. It was me, Brian. No, me, Justin, Kevin, Manny, Brian. Okay. Damn. Good round. Good round. Nick. Alright, let's beef it up to medium. Let's go. Let's go try hard. Oh. It was disgusting. That was what it was. Feel free to pick any gods, Manny. I'll fill in with your choice.
Your dog's gonna get real old, Reese, and it's gonna get dementia, and it's not gonna recognize your face, and it's gonna think you're a stranger, and it's gonna kill you.
Man,
Have fun with that dog.
Man, that's sad, man. My dog went blind before he went.
Oh. Ooh. Alright. Me, Manny, Brian, and I can all coordinate on one giant fucking... Oh. No. Everyone can fucking... Okay. We can wreck some serious shit if we all get our ultimates and we coordinate properly. We could do so much fucking damage. It's not even funny. The trap attacks. Here's how I'm thinking about it. Justin, use your ultimate to grab them and pull them back. I'll hit my ultimate. I'll hit the barrier. Brian.
I'm sorry, Reese. Did you say something? I was looking
Sorry,
at memes. I was looking at memes. My bad. What happened?
Oh no.
I like that one, Justin. That's a good one.
Good. I know. I'm sorry.
That's good.
That's a true story, Brian. America making the Declaration of
He did.
Independence.
It is sort of like it's very in no uncertain terms. That's technically what the Declaration of Independence said.
Let's just go. Oh shit.
John
Where am I?
Hancock.
Oh.
They asked John Hancock like, "Why is your signature so big?" John Hancock's like, "So that fucking crazy piece of shit can read my name because he's a blind old piece of garbage."
I mean, where's the lie?
I like how King George lost the fucking American Revolution and then he went nuts. That was terrific.
He was nuts.
He was nuts, but it was much worse after the war.
Well, you know what? As they say, don't start none, won't be none.
Yeah.
You see?
And then the French showed up. The French showed up. They tagged in late, and we actually we actually owed the French for like a long time, but I think we paid them back. As a matter of fact, I think the French owe us. I think they owe us now. We actually kind of repaid them back several times in the last 200
Yeah,
years.
we got their asses out of the stranglehold back
Yeah.
in the World Wars, so.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or,
I think
which,
here's-
as Reese has stated in the past, is the coolest of wars.
I could just see Reese. I could just see like an 18-year-old Reese fucking being unloaded out of one of those troop carriers in Normandy, getting onto the fucking Omaha Beach, and he's like, "Man, this is the coolest shit I ever seen."
The enemy retreats because they see Reese smiling and shit. They're like, this guy is
Yeah.
fucking insane.
Well,
Look at
Teddy
him.
Roosevelt's kid was didn't he die in Normandy or something like that? Teddy Jr. Who was it? What? Teddy Jr. was in Normandy though, wasn't he? He took part in Normandy. I keep thinking that some big name, some big politician's son or somebody died in World War II. I could have swore it was Teddy Jr. Maybe he died later on, but I don't know. I know he won the Medal of Honor. I know that. Okay, yeah, maybe that's who I'm thinking of. Yeah, Teddy Jr. Died in World War I suppose. And didn't he have a cavalry sword with him while he was doing the invasion? Fucking badass. Oh, Churchill, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Fucking hardcore. Dude's hardcore.
But yeah, I can just fucking imagine.
Giant, a big fuck off sword from the Middle Ages. Could you imagine that shit?
I could just
like
imagine.
a fucking bastard sword.
I could just imagine the enemy fucking retreating because they take one look at Reese, walking across the field, smiling and shit, killing people, laughing. They're like, this motherfucker's fucking insane. I ain't dealing with this
Reese
shit.
is like, I have to go return some videotapes after this.
I'm singing, I'm whistling Do You Believe in Magic 20 years before it came out.
Oh, damn, Justin, nice.
Reese fucking gets off at Normandy to DMX. He starts saying, "Come on, motherfuckers, come on."
You think this is a game? You think this is a fucking game? Starts barking at the Germans. You know the fucking German high command that they had there towards the end of the war, where they plotted to kill Hitler. Could you imagine sitting around that table with all those politicians, and they're like, "Who are we gonna send to kill Hitler?" I got an idea. This dude with one hand and one eye. Let's send that guy to kill Hitler. What could go wrong? Let's send this fucking cripple to kill Hitler. Unbelievable.
What do you think? You think Hitler really did kill himself, or you think he went down to Argentina
You know,
with
I
the rest
watched
of
the
them?
show. I watched the show about a year ago about that. It was called Finding Hitler, and they had like detectives and they had historians and shit, and they actually went down to South America to see if Hitler could have escaped. And it was not a conspiracy show. Like, they really did their due diligence with regards to trying to see if he escaped. And they found a lot of stuff, man. They found sunken ships with like Nazi dog tags in it and shit in Argentina.
Yeah, a lot
And
of
they
them
found all
went down
sorts
to
of
South
really
Africa,
fascinating
to
stuff,
South
but they
America.
never found any. They never found any proof Hitler got out of there. But I mean, it's possible. The Soviets never let anybody look at the supposed remains. They still have them to this day. So I don't know. I'm not real big on conspiracy theories, but it's certainly possible that he could have escaped. But I don't think it's probable.
I have this fucking image of him shaving his mustache and being down in Brazil for the Carnival.
Yeah. Hitler attends Carnival in the 50s. Even if he would have escaped, hypothetically, if he did escape, he would have fucking died not too long after that, man. That guy was racked with Parkinson's disease. He was on more drugs than Kennedy. Kennedy's back is all fucked up. He had that he had that quack doctor who was prescribing him fucking meth. Yeah, Dr. Feelgood. Kennedy was on meth when he was president. He and his brothers were fucking Marilyn Monroe and Jane Mansfield and all that at the same time. Marilyn Monroe didn't die of a drug overdose. She was murdered. I believe that 100%. They gave her a toxic enema and then she died. And then Jane Mansfield, they didn't have to kill her. She was decapitated in a car accident.
What?
Not
Okay,
a lot of people know that Mickey Hargitay's daughter is Mariska Hargitay from Law and Order.
Okay, so I got another conspiracy for you. Princess D, you think the Queen sent to kill her or what?
Oh, Princess Di?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they did not like Diana, and they did not like the fact that she was a royal and she was going to marry that Arab guy. So, I mean, I wouldn't put anything beyond the fucking royal family, man. They're all a bunch of inbreds. They're all a bunch of crazy inbreds in England.
So what happens first then? Do we die or does the Queen die? At this point, I think that bitch might live forever.
No, man, the Queen's gonna live forever. She's got that fucking nanite technology where she's just gonna be like 150 years old. She's gonna be like Mr.
Senator
Whalen
Armstrong?
from Prometheus. She's gonna be looking for the engineers to extend her life and shit.
I would love to see the fucking Senator Armstrong fucking Queen of England.
Nano machine, son.
You know,
No machines, love.
you know, I will feel bad. I will make jokes about England, but then I remember that they won't be able to see these memes and everything in a few months. So
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Boy, you got a license for them memes, son.
it's such a sad state of affairs, man. That's really fucked up.
Very, very sad. Very little energy.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine being a modern Western first world country and you ban memes? You're like, you can't have memes on the internet. Could you imagine that shit? I'm so glad I was born in this country. We really did hit the jackpot, gentlemen. It could
I
be
will say
worse.
this.
It could be a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah, like we have a shitload of problems. There's no denying that.
Oh yeah, we have
Bring up
problems.
Venezuela!
We don't have fucking slaughtering zoo animals for food problems though. That's not anything that's going on right here.
We got 99 problems, but socialism ain't one.
It just hasn't been tried correctly yet, Justin. That's the only
Sure,
problem.
sure.
It's an idea so good that it hasn't been done correctly in over 100 years.
Yep. You see, that wasn't real socialism. That shit is.
Well, yeah. I mean, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics was not socialism. Okay. Yeah, this is medium. This is a little harder. All those people breaking their fucking legs, tripping over each other, trying to get into the Soviet Union. That's why they had to build the wall, is because people were trying to get in. It's exciting times in the Soviet Union. People are like, I can't wait to starve to death and be thrown into political prison. That's great. Can't wait. It's my favorite thing.
Rad times at Berlin High.
Yeah. Yeah, Phoebe Cates taking her bikini off and she looks like a Holocaust victim because she hasn't had any food in 3 months. Oh, terrible.
God damn.
Phoebe Cates is one of the kulaks that Stalin starved in Ukraine.
So,
Hey, listen, you guys. Stalin never killed anybody. That was all that was an accident. It was all one big misunderstanding.
That was Alberia's idea.
Yeah, Beria did that. Yeah. That's like the people who apologize for the Nazis. They're like, listen, there were no concentration camps. They were labor camps. They died of disease. They all got typhus. Nobody was executed.
Nope. It's like, I hear that shit. You know what I imagine? The scene from Naked Gun. There's nothing to see here. Just move along.
Nothing to see here. Move along. Yeah.
Ugh.
Like, could you imagine even, like, in this day and age, in this information age that we have, could you imagine denying the Holocaust? It was proven. It was documented by dozens of countries. Hard evidence that it actually happened, and people still do that shit.
Well, people are idiots. I mean,
It's one of the most heavily documented historical events of all time, and people still say that it
the
didn't
biggest
happen.
example of civil rights being trampled completely and basic human decency being ignored. But you know, that shit didn't happen according to some people.
Yeah, it didn't happen. I still don't understand why people are like a big fan of Nazis. It's like, that's like waving the fucking Detroit Lions flag. Why the fuck would you ever do that? It's like being proud about being a Lions fan.
It's like dude. It's like like people who have the fucking Confederate flag. Why the fuck are you wearing the flag for the losing side? Like,
Man,
what
they're really, those racists are really obsessed with the fucking losing cause, aren't they?
man?
Yeah, exactly. It's like the Nazis got their fucking asses handed to them. Why would you ever want to be a Nazi? It's so embarrassing.
They had no chance of fucking winning.
They got beat so badly they might as well. They got beat so badly they might as well have been from Cleveland.
That's true.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
It's really a world war. Yes, it's a world war because everybody against one nation. Like, one nation was such a douchebag that everybody said, you know what, man, we gotta take care of this shit right now because it's like that that annoying little shit that he just keeps on and on, so everybody has to jump him just to teach him a lesson.
This is why, and I've discussed this. I've discussed this with you guys multiple times. I'm like, you can't. If you had a chance to go back in time and kill Hitler, don't, because Hitler being a complete lunatic is one of the reasons that Germany lost that war to begin with.
Let's invade Russia while we already have another front. That's fucking. Let's not only invade Russia while we have another front. Let's fucking invade Russia during the goddamn winter.
Yeah, that worked real well for Napoleon. Let's go to Russia in the winter. What could go wrong?
Yeah, you know, let's go to. Not only are we gonna invade them, but we're gonna invade them in their home territory, under their advantages. What could possibly go wrong?
I can't wait for the Stalingrad stuff for Battlefield 5. That's gonna be real
Man.
good.
Man, that would be like, you know what, man? You know, I know I'm gonna be giving up 50 pounds, but it'll be like a welterweight going. You know what? I really want to fight Brock Lesnar. I really think I could take him. You know what? Let him keep his heavyweight. Let's keep him a heavyweight. I'll stay at my weight. I really think
And
I
the
could take him.
Russians beat the Nazis with one arm tied behind their backs because like they didn't have enough food, they didn't have enough ammo, they didn't have enough weapons.
And Stalin was fucking in charge of the military.
Yeah, Stalin was just as crazy as Hitler. Man, that guy was a weasel. I love that movie. I love that Death of Stalin movie. Buscemi was a perfect choice for Khrushchev, man.
Apparently, he really wanted to play Khrushchev. I really hope there's a sequel with Khrushchev and the Cuban Missile Crisis.
That would be
I
great.
would love to see that.
Khrushchev banging his shoe on the table at the UN. Could you imagine being the Soviet? Was it Khrushchev? No, it wasn't Khrushchev. Who was it? Who was the ambassador during the Cuban Missile Crisis? Who was the Soviet ambassador to the UN?
Did we win or lose?
We won.
We won.
Yay! Go ahead, Reese. Give us the update on.
I was just gonna say, speaking of which, my
Yeah,
my
the guy that's
sister's
gonna kill you.
boyfriend, yeah, his sentencing date is coming up.
His what?
Like probably sentencing date.
Oh, they already sentenced. He was already found guilty.
Oh no, they're gonna no, not sentencing verdict. It's the verdict.
I would say because sentencing date, that means that they already found him guilty and they just gonna give him his sentence. Is he gonna plead guilty or what?
I don't know. You tell me.
He's in court. He's gonna say Reese did that shit. I saw him with my own eyes. Man, that shit is crazy, man. So he strangled her, huh? Like, out of all the ways to kill somebody, man, strangling somebody with your bare hands, that has to be like one of the most personal ways to get rid of someone.
Well, like killing somebody in a hall of mirrors with a bear trap is also a very good way to kill somebody.
Yeah, but when you kill somebody with your own hands, I mean, I'm guessing it's
Yeah.
it really shows how personal it really got in the moment.
Luring someone into a hall of mirrors. There's a fog machine. There's strobe lights and shit. There's bear traps all over the place.
Damn, Macy there, Mysterio.
I can't wait for the Spiderman movie. That's gonna be good.
Man, everybody's saying Mysterio's gonna be like an anti-hero or something. Like, I don't trust that motherfucker for a second.
DTM, don't trust Mysterio, you stupid son of a bitch.
Like, there's a reason he's my favorite Spider-Man villain. Because I don't trust that son of a bitch for it.
Remember those Spider-Man comics that people did where Mysterio was gay for Spider-Man? Spider-Man, I am gay for you. It came out in the newspaper. Remember that
Oh
shit?
my god.
Who can withstand his cock fucking?
Dude. Like, it's so fucking hilarious going back and reading old comics. Because, like, for example, like, there's an old comic where it's, Iron Man talking to Captain America. And Iron Man tells him, I'm gonna be honest, Cap, what you need right now is some good hard dick. And
Yeah, I think a good dicking is in order.
And Captain America says, I think I do, Tinhead. I think I do. And apparently back in those days, like hard dick is like giving somebody a stern talking to or something. I'm like, what the?
That's back.
We've.
That's back when they put fucking cocaine in Coca-Cola and shit like that back in the day. Why
Oh,
everybody was loving Coca-Cola back then is because they were addicted to it. They had no choice.
oh my God! I completely forgot this story. I'll tell you. I'll tell you after this game. After this this game right here. So
Reach is gonna regale us with another wonderful story about one of his relatives that's got like no eyeballs or something like that.
At this point, I'm questioning if he lives in Cleveland or if he
Reese
lives
is
in
like,
fucking Alabama at this
let me
point.
tell you about my second cousin, Christopher Pike, and the awful shit that happened to him.
Jesus.
Blink 1 for yes and twice for no.
But can you blink 182?
Oh, shut you fucking mouth. Shut you fucking mouth.
All right.
Remember the conspiracy? Remember the conspiracy that 311 was a Nazi band because it was 311s and it was KKK?
Oh my God! Really?
Remember that shit?
I never heard that shit.
Pepperidge Farm.
It was a secret Nazi band because they had 311 and the 11th letter of the alphabet is a K.
I do remember those famous rumors where fucking Marilyn Manson got 2 of his ribs taken out so he could suck his own dick.
Yeah, I don't buy that.
No, I don't buy it.
Papa did that.
Remember Marilyn Manson? Remember that guy? Holy shit! Whatever happened to him?
Whatever did
going
happen
for
to
Columbine.
Marilyn Manson? Is he? He was? Oh man, he killed Sean? Damn. Damn man, I didn't even know Sean died.
Sean can't die, Justin. Stop that.
Yeah, that motherfucker's gonna live to be like 200 at this point. No, not that. It's fucking that man. He's like Doomsday. He gets injured with something. And
every time Jensen gets punched, you find more of his bone structure exposes itself.
No, he's like Doomsday in that if something hurts him or kills him, when he comes back, that shit can't kill him again. Ugh. Yep. Oh come on!
I gotta go. I gotta go see Captain Marvel on Thursday. It's okay. I'll be fine.
Brian, I heard you can't go watch that movie.
I need to know. Okay, here's what I need you to do, Brian. I need you to spend 2 hours to watch Captain Marvel, and then I want you to spend 2 hours looking at paint drying, and I need you to tell me which shows more motion, the paint or Brie Larson.
Well, listen, I've said repeatedly recently on in these chats that we do, I've said that Brie Larson has a delightful bosoms, but her buttocks is lacking. Okay. Oh yeah, Brie Larson versus Olivia Munn. Who's the worst actress? And man, like Olivia did. She's bad. She's like Summer Glau. Everything that she's like Summer Glau. Everything that woman is in, it turns to poison. Yeah, Brie Larson is not. She doesn't know how to emote. I don't know what's wrong with her.
Yeah,
doesn't know how to remote.
Emote. Dude, like
I heard remote.
Like I've seen those trailers. I just don't know. I just can't get excited for the movie.
I want to see how they de-age Sam Jackson for 2.5 hours. That's going to be interesting.
It's going to be expensive. That's what that's going to be.
It's going to be very expensive, is what it's going to be. Right. It's got Sam Jackson. It's got Phil Coulson in it. It's got.
Samuel Jackson.
It's got. Yeah, Coulson's younger too, and it's got Young Pope. Young Pope is in there too.
Like I want to be excited for it, but I look at the trailers. I don't get excited. But then they're gonna be really. Apparently, they're gonna be diving really heavy into the cosmic aspect of of the universe, and I
Justin
really
doesn't
do.
like pets and he doesn't like getting excited for things.
No,
He
no,
just hates
I'm
it.
just saying
He
because
likes- he hates
I
happy
like
things.
I like the cosmic part of Marvel. I really do like it. So if they focus more on that, I mean, I think it'll be great. I just don't know. I just can't really get that excited for the fucking movie for some reason.
Spoiler, guys, Annette Bening is Captain Marvel.
Oh
Spoilers. I just spoiled the whole movie for you.
DSI boys.
Annette Bening is the OG Captain Marvel. She's a fucking Kree. And what's his name? Jude Law is Yon-Rogg, but he's not Yon-Rogg. He's a Skrull. He was a Skrull the whole time that killed Yon-Rogg.
Teleport though.
I'm spoiling Captain America. Nobody cares.
Captain America was been like what since the last one, like
Oh,
4
Captain
years?
Marvel. Sorry, I meant Captain Marvel. Sorry. Spoiler:
Justin.
Captain America dies in Infinity War Part 2.
Yeah, I think that's a. Well, you see, I don't know. Like, I think it's something that expects. People are expecting it too much, so I don't think it would happen. I'm not sure.
You know who's gonna
Good.
kill Thanos? Squirrel Girl.
Oh my.
I'd
Well,
mark
it
out
is.
pretty hard if that happened.
Well, to be fair, that is a canonical ending for Thanos.
I know.
He has been killed by Squirrel Girl.
Wouldn't it be great if everybody went to see Endgame and then like they were expecting Captain Marvel to kill Thanos and fucking Milana Weintraub, the AT&T girl, shows up as Squirrel Girl and kills Thanos?
The fucking.
I would piss myself laughing if that happened. Oh, I hope that would happen.
No, what's going to happen is
Are you guys excited for that new Terminator movie with an 80-year-old Arnold Schwarzenegger and a 79-year-old Linda Hamilton? I'm excited.
You know, I must shut up. Well, I was gonna say something that's really gonna get me heat.
Go ahead, Justin.
I don't like pets.
Go ahead.
I don't like Terminator.
Yep. I don't.
Justin's like, I don't like making werewolf movies. Justin doesn't like Terminator. Justin hates things that are cool and fun. and
No,
good.
I mean it's weird because
Justin doesn't like goblins.
God,
Natalia Neidhart's new gimmick is that I don't like goblins. It's just that. I don't like goblins.
oh, and after that shit they did in that fucking anime, I don't like goblins.
Natty Neidhart's new gimmick is she's female Chris Benoit,
Oh no.
and she texts somebody. She texts one of her friends. She texts somebody like Rhonda, and she's like, the cats are in the enclosed pool area.
Oh no. Oh no.
And then she puts TJ out of his misery.
Oh.
She just snaps his neck.
She snaps his neck. Yeah.
what's left
She
of
puts
it.
him in the sharpshooter until his back is all crushed.
And then for good measure, with his passing breath, she just lets out a really big fart.
No, she doesn't let out a really big fart. She lets out one of those farts that goes. It's one of those farts. Yeah. Because with
those
those
are like-
farts, you have to worry about, oh, did I shit myself? It's one of those farts.
One of those wet ones. Ugh.
Like it just gets really hot down there for a second.
Oh my god.
Justin, are you kidding me? This chat, if you put this whole thing on YouTube unedited, it's going to be very popular.
Oh, I am. Well, you know, I'm not even gonna edit it. Fuck it.
Justin's gonna get text alerts from YouTube. Demonetized. Demonetized.
Oh my-
Demonetized.
Oh my god. Exiled.
I cast you out.
You know what's the worst? When you really have to go when you really have to crap, but you have to fart too, and you
Oh,
have
yeah.
to kind of skirt the edge. Like, oh, I just have to let out just enough air so I don't shit myself. So I crap my
No, you know
pants.
what's really bad? When you fucking gotta pee, and when you go to pee, the pee instead of coming out straight comes out like with a curve and shit. You're like, what the fuck is going
Oh
on?
yeah.
Jesus,
Sorry, Lois. My post-sex pee stream forked in half again.
dude. No, that's another thing. When two streams come out instead of one, you're like, wait. Jesus Christ, that's just fucking pee starts curving up and down towards the sides or some shit, and
Or when you're on the shitter for a real long time and then you stand up and you have to hold on to the guardrail so you can get the feeling back in your legs. You're like, oh, my legs are dead. Yeah.
Oh, I just sit me down with an Uncle John's bathroom reader. I'll be in there for like 30 minutes.
Jesus Christ, 30 minutes. Freeze, what the fuck are you doing in that
You have to
bathroom?
kind of stand there like a newborn. You have... Sitting on the shitter doing the water temple from Ocarina of Time.
Reese sits on the shitter, he makes his character for Skyrim. Oh god,
You kind of have to,
Reese.
when you stand up after your legs fall asleep, you have to stand up. You're like a newborn baby deer.
A baby giraffe.
Yeah, a baby giraffe. Never crap myself. As an adult, I never crap myself.
Those jinx
I've been very lucky.
Brian's really pushing his luck right now. He's jinxing himself.
I don't know, man. There have been times where I'd have to, on a freeway, I had to get off after going to Cedar Point on the interstate. I had to like pull off in the fucking forest and take a shit because I couldn't make it to a rest stop.
There was a friend of mine who recently discovered those pre-made like paper sheets that you used to cover up the toilet. He's like, I didn't
Yeah.
even know he was all excited. He's like, I didn't even know this shit existed. This is he thought it was the greatest invention ever. I'm like, motherfucker, that's been around since like the 70s, 60s. But no, he just couldn't wrap his head around the fact that this existed because he's been putting sheet after sheet after sheet of toilet paper on the seat.
You know what's really funny to do in public restrooms, especially
Oh
if there's
my
lots of
God.
people, if it's like at a sporting event or something?
Oh my god.
You go into one of the stalls if you have to crap, and then you just start crying while you're taking a crap. That's really funny.
Why? Why?
You're sitting there like you're at a basketball game or a baseball game, and you just go into this room, the toilet with there's like 25 people in the men's restroom, and you pull your pants down, and you start taking a shit, and you go, and you start crying.
God damn.
Oh man.
You ain't lived until you cried while taking a shit. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm not gonna throw Reese.
I just started a job. I'm not gonna have my
Reese.
Reese's
Private
favorite part of The
life like
Shining was when Scatman Crothers got killed with the axe.
Reese. The
That's
Cleveland
how racist
Indians,
Reese is.
dude. The Cleveland Indians mascot is Chief Wahoo. I think you're good.
No, we retired Chief Wahoo. He's gone.
Yeah, Reese, why do you work for a racist baseball team? What the hell's wrong with you? The Indians in Ohio, ridiculous.
You know what's ridiculous? The Indians and what I believe is their PR department. Because I mean, whoever's running that PR department needs to get fired because all those that whole starting rotation is out of control.
Indians in Ohio is like the fucking Lakers in Los Angeles. What's the point?
There's no fucking lakes in. fucking lakes you seen in Ohio? I mean, not in Ohio. Sorry, in Los Angeles.
Reese, many years ago when I was at Cedar Point, I was waiting to go on that power tower thing, that ejection seat ride, and across the lake there is Lake Erie. Very, very, very large lake. You can't mistake it. It's quite large and prominent.
Yes, yes.
And there was a gentleman. There's a gentleman standing in front of me in line wearing a Tim Couch jersey, and he pointed. He kind of elbowed his friend. He nudged his friend, and he goes, "I wonder what ocean that is." And that's why I was like, "Fucking Ohio, man. Fucking Ohio."
How do you know they're from Ohio?
Because why in the world would somebody from another state wear a Tim Couch jersey? Why would you ever do that in public? He was in Ohio at the time, and he was wearing a Tim Couch jersey. I just merely used my powers of deduction to determine.
By the way,
that he was
Reese,
from Ohio.
did you go to NXT in Cleveland on
I
Saturday?
did not.
Why not?
I did not.
They had-
Because Reese, NXT is too good for Reese. He's goes to indie shows in basements and churches and shit like that. Like, he and Jen go to see fucking retired firemen fight each other in bare knuckle brawls and shit.
Come down to the rec center where you can see Fireman Ed face off against security. Against Paul Blart, the fucking mall cop, man. I don't know, a fucking thumbtacks match or some shit.
Wait, was that Saturday night?
Yeah, Johnny Gargano had a special
Yeah.
shirt. He had a special shirt on sale with the Cleveland Brown colors.
Yeah, I couldn't have gone. It was our family reunion. That was the thing with the cousins I told you about. I couldn't have
Reese
gone
was
out.
very excited to attend that family reunion. They went in the backyard with pitchforks and torches, and they burned some crosses. It was great. It was a grand old time.
What the fuck?
Wait a second. Wait a second. So, Reese, did you actually do that? Do you guys go to the backyard?
No!
Do you go and burn crosses in the backyard?
I don't burn crosses, period.
It was the annual Theberg racial purity barbecue cookout. Sponsored by 23andMe. I'll be here all night.
Man, I really want to put that bit in the video. That was a good one, Brian. Sponsored by 23andMe.
Fuck it.
Sponsored by 23andMe. That shit got me. Oh god.
If you want to use that, bit, that's fine.
That's alright.
Just don't include anything I said.
No, don't worry.
Nothing incriminating. Nothing incriminating.
Nothing incriminating. Jesus
They had,
Christ.
they had live music and everything.
Race, you know who talks like that? Nothing incriminating. You know who talks like that? People who have shit. People who have shit that's incriminating.
People at the Nuremberg trials.
Yeah. Oh my god. Who the no you did it, bro? Oh my god.
What the fuck is that?
Banjo music, Reese. Is that the northern Florida music?
What the fuck is Northern Florida music?
Oh, you haven't been to northern Florida, Reese?
No.
Oh, I hope you never have to go to northern Florida.
God, we got our asses fucking kicked.
Yeah, we did.
Where is that music from?
Deliverance, Reese. Deliverance.
I've actually never seen Deliverance. I don't want to go through any rule periods right now after
Give
the
me a
shit I
second,
went
Brian.
through.
Brian, can you pause that for a second so I can explain to
Yeah,
Reese?
yeah, hold on.
Reese, so northern Florida is like the, you know where you see Florida Man? That's mostly where everything happens at in northern Florida.
Is that where Ham Guy is?
Man.
Yeah, Ham Man is probably down there. But yeah, northern Florida is like that part of Florida that nobody wants to talk about. It's like the Alabama version
The
of.
entirety of Florida is not worth talking
Yeah,
about.
but
I have two friends. I play D&D with that are from Florida, and they all agree Florida's awful.
Do you like racism? Do you like humidity? Do you like awful weather? Do you like sinkholes? Come down to Florida.
Do you like giant reptiles crawling into your house?
Do you like gators crawling into your house?
You like a nice python smothering baby
Do you
Jamie
like
over there?
bugs? Do you like bugs crawling up your piss stream? Come on down to Florida.
bugs, all bugs, big bugs, small bugs, bugs with bugs.
Fat kids, skinny kids, kids who climb on rocks, short kids, big kids, even kids with chicken pox love hot dogs. All my hot dogs. The dogs kids love to buy.
Oh, if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener.
I'm gonna bring Reese to Arizona, and all I'm gonna do is put on a playlist on my phone for the fucking Demolition Man commercial jingles. It's gonna be the Jolly Green Giant shit like that. Yeah, Reese. It was a movie with
This
War.
was
It was
Browns.
it was what's his face? Burt Reynolds was in it, and Ned Beatty was in it, and it was about these guys who go on an excursion down to the south. Yeah, poor Ned Beatty. They go down to an excursion. They go on a vacation down to the south where they just want to fly fish and they want to canoe and they just want to hang out and drink beers. And scary hillbillies kidnap them and sodomize them. And the fucking little kid sitting on the bridge playing the banjo, playing the dueling banjo music. The inbred kid with the crooked eyes. You got to see Deliverance. You'll never want to go to the south ever again.
I don't want to go to the south now.
A good reason.
Texas has very cool gun laws. I appreciate that in Texas. That's very cool.
No, why didn't you guys surrender?
Because certain things for quitters, and we ain't quitters.
It's for quieters, Justin, not quitters. Okay?
Yeah. Those two.
Okay, understandable. Have a nice day.
And unlike you, we ain't no fucking puss.
I
We
have
might
no
be-
retort to that.
We might be chumps, but we ain't puss.
Do spider have puss?
Get back here, you son of a bitch.
Do spider have puss?
It's because they're all 3-4 levels ahead of us. That's why they can't get damaged.
Plus, we're also playing against,
Match balancing, what the fuck is that?
eShiznet 420.
420, get it?
This is a marijuana cigarette.
Marijuana.
We're getting our shit pushed in hard, you know that, right?
Oh yeah.
You can't leave this place until you sing the blues. Thor. Yeah, he was Thor.
Well, good game, guys. Good game.
Not really.
Are you building enough defense?
Robin?
I don't think you're building enough defense.
There we go.
Alright, good.
We got our shits pushed in that one.
That was as the fine folks say, a trounce.
Well, you know, it could be worse.
I'm good to keep going for a little bit. How about anybody
Yeah,
else?
I can stick around.
All right.
Reese had some. They had some live entertainment at that fucking clan meeting that Reese was at the other day.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll play one more.
Okay.